Hello friends and enemies, I'm Joel Therese, and we're about to go on the NYC History of Slavery and Underground Railroad walking tour with Inside Out Tours and Get Your Guide. This 2-hour walking tour dives deep into the dark history of how enslaved people built New York City and this country. We started off the tour outside the National Museum of the American Indian and Fidei, where our tour guide Maya taught us about the city's early start as New Amsterdam and how enslaved people were treated back then. Because yes, enslaved people also existed in the city when it was a Dutch colony, but enslaved people had much different rights than when New York was a British colony and eventually an American city, such as obtaining the status of half freedom and being gifted land from north of Wall Street all the way up to what is now Washington Square Park.
We also stopped by other significant sites such as Francis Tavern, the site of the Municipal Slave Market, and Wall Street, which was actually home to one of the stops on the Underground Railroad.
The tour ended outside of the African Burial Ground National Memorial, which is right next to Foley Square, City Hall, and the courthouses. As someone who's born and raised in New York and actually worked in the area for a few years, I learned so much about African American history and New York history that I never learned in school or from all my years of living here. It really pulled back the curtain on how New York became the greatest city in the world, and also how a lot of things that were happening back then are being mirrored today. Book this tour and other memorable experiences on Get Your Guide.